Hi, Bob Shannon, bobshannon.org, also khud.org. That's supposed to mimic housing and urban development. We're going to take a little ride around Cheney and look at buildings and apartments that have satellite dishes. Okay, I'll turn this off. Bye. Okay, we're going to start right here. Look, wait. There's mine. And we're going to go up here. And there's a couple more there. That's the west side. Okay, the last I meant to say was on the west side. Oh, shut up. The west side, there's on the south side. There's two of them there. This is Cheney Gardens Apartments. Okay. There's apparently an antenna on the top of this one. This is at this is on 2nd Street in Cheney. I don't see any antennas. We have a correspondent, Kathy Meter, who lives up in apartment 13 there, but there's none here. Yet this is an HUD complex. Okay, this is Union Park Apartments, and I don't believe this is a subsidized apartment at all. And as you can see, there are a number of antennas, DirecTV and whatnot, on their buildings, and the same goes at the other end of their buildings down there. These are all either Direct or Dish TV. These people have a choice. They don't have to subscribe to Davis or Cheney Cable. Okay, this is the Washington Square Apartments. They're also HUD subsidized, and there are no DirecTV antennas or dish antennas on the building whatsoever. There's not even over-the-air antenna on the top. Nothing whatsoever, meaning they have to use Cheney Cable. As you're coming into Cheney, there's a giant billboard here. This says Davis Communications Incorporated. Davis essentially has a cable TV sewed up and is another monopoly here in Cheney. I'm going to have to go home and draw out a diagram for the whole thing here, but between Davis Communications, also previously known as Cheney Cable, and Century Telephone, there's almost a double monopoly that work together. Okay, this is the Century Telephone building in Cheney. They own a very large building here. Now, Century Telephone has a monopoly on the telephone and the DSL lines here in Cheney. No other lines are allowed in. That includes Comcast, Vontage, any of those type of voiceovers, anything. It's all owned, and it's not unusual for Century Telephone. Now, they do provide TV service, but they provide it only with a dish, a satellite dish, as a package. Okay, here comes the interesting part. Comcast. Why can't you get Comcast? Because Century Telephone owns the telephone lines, and they won't allow them in. They own them. And Century Cable owns the cable lines. No Comcast. Okay, and here is Davis Communications office. This is on 1st or the main street in Cheney, and this is these are their high-tech vans, pretty old. These are the people that have pretty much a monopoly on cable here, along with Century. Okay, this next part should be easy. Verizon. Why can't you get Verizon? They're a telephone provider. Cheney Telephone. Century Telephone, rather. They own the telephone cables. They won't allow anything from Verizon. Bye, Verizon. This is fun. Part 2. Read this bold print. And it prohibits restrictions that impair the installation. Okay, I'll read it out loud. The rule, the law, in effect since October 1996, it prohibits restrictions that impair the installation, maintenance, or use of antennas used to receive video programming. The rule applies to video antennas, including direct-to-home satellite dishes that are less than 1 meter, 39 inches in diameter, of any size in Alaska, though, The TV antennas or wireless cable antennas, the rule prohibits most restrictions. Okay, huh? This is a duh. Shh. This is the most secret part. If you have any problem at all, there's help available. Northwest Justice Project. They're legal, they're good. And if you have any problems at all or any questions, there are many more solutions than there are problems.